Just me, Oos. Day one-ish. So, folks, it is I, Will, again, with Exposing the IWC. Today we're talking about the road to WrestleMania. The build has started officially. Well, it actually started at the beginning of the Rumble season, but now the Rumble's over, it's full steam ahead towards Mania. You got Charlotte Flair getting booed, got Jey Uso yeeting, you got stories being told to set up the show. The big show is all happening last night on Raw. That was a good show. We had two qualifying matches. Both of them were very, very good. So Liv Morgan, EO was good. I enjoyed it very much. Liv Morgan, give her flowers because she's been killing it. I think she's doing a very good job. Liv Morgan is. Also, CM Punk, Sami Zayn was very, very, very good as well. So we got some good wrestling, some story builds. We're gonna talk about it. Did it land? Was it good? Was it bad? We'll talk about all that today. Hope all is well. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's talk about the road to WrestleMania. What's up, David? What's up, Keenan? How's it going? I hope all is well. So let's just go ahead and start with what happened at the beginning of Raw. We opened up the show with the Yeet merchant himself, Jey Uso. Now, Jey Uso is, like this picture. Jey Uso will probably be picking Gunther, but he came out there, he made a big deal of his entrance, that they were eating, gave love to the fans loved him, took a good 15 to 20 minutes. But he very appreciative of all the support you got from the live crowd, not the internet, because the internet hates him, but the live crowd. They're eating all the time. They gave him an encore celebration. He did his entrance to the music. They stopped the music, put the music back on so he hears some more. That just goes to show you how much they were enjoying his entrance and the vibes of last night. Very celebratory. They're all giving him his flowers. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee. It was good for Jey Uso, I guess. But then Gunther, thank God, he came out there and shut it up and said, hey, just so you know, you picked me, I'm going to embarrass you. Well, first he said, Jey Uso, I already beat you, which is true. This is not entice me. This is not interesting to me. This is not something I want. And I agree with him. I'm right there in line with Gunther. But it looks like he'll probably end up picking Gunther, and we'll see how it goes. But so far, we're early in the Jey Uso Mania build. We were early in it, and so far it's pretty much what you expect. A lot of eating, a lot of dancing, and a lot of entrance music. Ultimately, it'll probably end up with him beating Gunther. Probably not in the main event. It looks like, according to reports, the main event scene for both shows will not involve Jey. And kind of a shame for Gunther, but yeah, it looks like Jey will not be in the main event of either show. So main event Jey Uso win the Rumble, and you still don't main event a night of WrestleMania. That's crazy. But I think he won't main event. That's just my thought process behind it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he will main event, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Jey Uso's gimmick screams out my midfield crisis, man-child. Well, see, Oos, when you say Oos and you yeet like crazy, the fans love it, and when you break up your speech, yeet, so the fans can say yeet in between every sentence. You talk like this, so your cadence is broken up, so it can yeet. After every line, you get over with the crowd, so that's how it works. What's up, Maya? How you doing? That's how it works, folks. That's how it works. So you too can get over like Jey Uso. Just get a meme that's popular 10 years ago, right? Get a meme, get good music, good entrance music, come from out of the crowd, and you too will be over like Jey Uso apparently. But anyway, I won't spend that much time on Jey Uso. Good for him. He's over. He'll get his time to shine on the big stage. He won't be main eventing, I don't think, but we'll see how it goes. All right. They're really doing all this to sell Yeet Mania merch. Yeah, it's I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but I can't lie. not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not that taken aback by the Eat movement. I don't really care that much about eating and Jey Uso at all. Okay, so that's just me. But other people are excited for him, so that's good. Good for them. But yeah, that's a 10-year-old, not even 10-year-old, maybe even longer meme that they brought back, the whole eating thing. It is what it is. It's not gonna main event. I don't think so either. And it's the point. I don't know anymore. Let him get his moment. I don't care about the Bianca doing. I only care about what Bianca's doing. Yeah, I don't really care about this match either. If it doesn't main event, like this match is probably gonna happen anyway. Like no matter if he won the Rumble or not, this will probably be the match. So I'm not really that taken aback by it. Like fine, Jay versus Gunther. I just don't think this match sells as much as they think it does, which is why I don't think it'll be at the top of the card. So it won't main event because basically when it comes to selling tickets, you have the top match on the card, headlining the posters for the ticket buying, right? So if you see Jay and Gunther, I don't think that's going to sell tickets. So I don't think it'll be main eventing anyway. So it is what it is. Whether it's CM Punk, Seth, Roman, whether it's Cody, John Cena, that's your main event. That's going to put the butts in the seats. And then Jay can open up the show on night 2, whatever, with his eating in his entrance. But that's all I got to say about Jay. Who cares? Yeah, a good match between Penta and Ludwig Kaiser was nice. Well, let's head right over to the talking point. My girl, Charlotte Flair. So Charlotte Flair showed up on Monday Night Raw to talk her ish. And the crowd was mixed, I saw. But it was enough for her to pivot in her promo. So they were wooing and they were booing. So half the crowd was wooing, half the crowd was booing. And she just pivoted from her promo. She wanted to talk about how she would miss the fans and how she was looking forward to coming back because she had a hard year. Personal life as well. She didn't mention this, but of course she had a divorce. So personal things, physical things. Last year was an interesting year, a hard year for Charlotte Flair. And I'm happy she's back. I'm a Charlotte Flair fan. I love Charlotte Flair. I think she's awesome. She's great for the division. I like her mic work. I like her presence. I like everything about Charlotte Flair. So was I surprised that they booed her? Not necessarily. I thought there was a chance that they wouldn't, but them booing her, like had the crowd booing, it wasn't a surprise, only because of the booking. First of all, a lot of the fans thought that she came off as a heel in her vignettes. So I don't know what the plan was. Like, I don't know what the plan was for her booking. If they planned on her being a face, then they were idiots. They're stupid, creative bad, right? They had vignettes that made her look like a heel. She came back and won the Rumble out of nowhere. So it gave off heel vibes. But if that's not the case, it's not worried about that. They just wanted her to be like a character. I think at this point, Charlotte Flair kind of transcends heel face. The Charlotte Flair character is what it is. Like a tweener character. Sometimes she's nice, sometimes she's mean. It is what it is. That's how I like her. I like Charlotte Flair as more of a tweener, more of a dynamic character that can just exist beyond the babyface heel stuff. I like that for her character. But to be clear, if the plan was for her to be face, then they're stupid. There's better ways to go about it. I mean, they didn't show her. They could show vignettes of her coming back with training. They could have had her return before the Rumble, get a huge pop. If she would have returned before the Rumble, she would not have got booed. If she shows up from injury, no Rumble talk to say, hey guys, I'm back, she would have cheered. She got booed because she won the Rumble immediately and because of those damn vignettes that painted her as this rich, successful woman that was cocky as hell. It is really weird if the plan was for her to be heel. If not, it's face. It's weird if the plan was for her to be face. If that was not the plan, then who cares what they do? It is what it is. She can adapt. She can run. She can roll with the crowd no matter what. I'm just a big fan. I'm happy she's back. And I will take no Charlotte Flair slander one bit. I think she's great. There will be no slander here on this channel. Not one at all. So then, Charlotte's great. Charlotte's great. So then Rhea Ripley comes out there. What's funny is, when Rhea comes out there, start doing this whole, I respect you, you don't respect me. I have a problem with that because I respect you, so why don't you respect me thing with Rhea. It's funny because Rhea Ripley beat her at Mania 39, but in this interaction, Charlotte Flair seemed like the one with the power. Very interesting, and that's what Charlotte Flair gives you. Because of her stature, because of her prestige and her accomplishments and her aura and her mic skills and just her presence in general, even in the ring with Rhea Ripley, she comes across as a champion. She comes across as the bigger deal. It was so telling last night watching this segment with her and Rhea Ripley. Like, Rhea Ripley came across as the young buck trying to impress the established champ. It was kind of funny. This is what Charlotte Flair gives you. I love when she said, what'd she say? She said, I'm gonna go to NXT, then I'm gonna go to SmackDown to see who inspires me. I love that from Charlotte Flair. She's done it all. She's done it all. She's been there, done that. She needs to be inspired. Like you want me to pick you? We'll see. We'll see if you intrigue me. I need to be inspired. I'll go see Julia. I'll go see Tiffany, and then we'll see. Who's going to inspire me? I like that from Charlotte Flair. I like that for her character. It works well. I'm a fan. What's up, Keenan? How you doing? I am a fan of this woman and everything she does, and I would take no slander for Charlotte Flair whatsoever. She's come across as a big deal. Even with Rhea Ripley, who beat her at Mania, she comes across as the bigger deal, the more established star. And that's why she needs to be on the screen, because she can give you that at any point, any time. At any point, any time, she could be the big deal, the biggest fish in the room, the biggest fish in the pond, in the pool, however you want to say it. Charlotte Flair gives you that. So I'm happy she's back. I'm a fan. I'm curious to see what she does. I'm looking forward to seeing her tonight on NXT. What would she say to Julia? I'm interested to see that promo. What would she say to Tiffany? This is why a character and a performer like Charlotte Flair wins a Rumble. You guys can get mad all you want, but you're not going to get this from Io or someone else. Not just Io. I'm not just picking on Io. You're not going to get this from a Zoe or Io or even a Jordan Grace, I don't think. This type of star power, this type of presence and mic work, you're not going to get from just anybody. So if you want somebody to carry the Rumble storyline, go to SmackDown, go to NXT, go to Raw, and talk and tell a story and get people hyped. You put the keys in Charlotte Flair's hand and see where she can take you. And I'm interested to see what she does. I'm very interested to see how she approaches Julia tonight. How that promo going to sound. I'm interested. Charlotte Flair is still 1 and 2 on Rhea Ripley. She sure is. Charlotte Flair is really a character that transcends it all. Yep. She transcends heel, babyface. She does. She don't have to worry about that. Whether you're booing, whether you're wooing, it's all fine. Because she can handle it. Because she's a veteran who can adapt and roll with the punches. The crowd cheered for her, she can adapt. If the crowd boos her, she can adapt. Which is why she won the Rumble. Which is why she'll be helping Tiffany along the way during that feud. Perfect person to help Tiffany along to put her over in the feud. Thoughts on Charlotte Flair? Do you agree with me or do you hate Charlotte Flair? You think she's ruining the business? I saw this stupid thumbnail on YouTube. Charlotte Flair is over for her in WWE. Like, so stupid. Like, so stupid. Charlotte Flair ain't going nowhere. She can handle anything you throw at her. Whether it's boos, whether it's cheers, she can handle it. I love everything she brings to the division. That star power. I love it. And like I said before, like I've been saying for ages, it's obvious she was winning. So I wasn't taken aback that she won. If you were delusional enough to think someone else was going to win, that's just your problem. So what else happened on this show? Oh yeah, so we talk about the build towards Rhea Ripley's championship match at Mania. So we have an interaction here between Rhea and Io. If I can hit the right freaking thing, let me move this up here. Okay. So, like I said last stream, so I like to have fun on Twitter. I like to stir the pot and say things to get people mad sometimes, to be honest with you. But when I said last time on my stream, I said that Io is the only option. If you remember, if you're there last time, my last stream, I said Io Sky is the only option here. It has to be Io. Nothing else makes sense. So when I'm online joking about, oh, Liv Morgan's going to win, Io's going to be out, I'm joking around, guys. I'm joking. I said in my stream, Io Sky is the only option here. It has to be her. Nothing else makes sense. It has to be somebody she hasn't faced yet. And it can't be Bianca. I don't think. It won't be Bianca. That just doesn't track for me. Bianca's in the tag team division. And during this build, I just don't, it doesn't work for me. And the fact that they have Rhea Ripley interacting with Io right away, the first Raw after Rumble, like I said before, the Chamber build starts the day after Rumble. Now you have Io and Rhea Ripley in segments back to back. I think like what, 2 or 3 segments last night. Io will win the Chamber. Io will face Rhea Ripley. The only way they could possibly pull some bullshit out of their ass and have Bianca Belair face Rhea Ripley, it'd be so stupid. They would have to have Bianca and Naomi lose the titles like next week to Liv Morgan and Raquel. And then Bianca Belair turns heel. It's revealed that she attacked Jade Cargill. So she attacked Jade Cargill, lose the titles, she gets mad, and she attacks Naomi the same way. Say, yeah, I did it. I attacked Naomi, and I attacked Naomi, and this is what you get, Naomi. I'm gonna beat you up. I attacked Jade, and I'm gonna beat up Naomi. And then she goes into the Chamber as a full-on heel. Screw the tag division. Screw my tag partners. They all suck. I'm gonna go win the Chamber and face Rhea Ripley. She heads into the Chamber as a heel. Then she wins it. Then they build towards Rhea, Bianca. The problem is, what the hell is gonna happen with Jade? And Jade gonna come back in that play here. Naomi gonna come back into play here. That's the problem, right? That's why it doesn't work. They put their They put their eggs in the Naomi, Jade Cargill, who done it basket, so they can't then pivot so hard and take Bianca out of that. Because then what do you do with Jade and Naomi after that? It doesn't make any sense. Unless the plan is to have Naomi and Jade get their payback after Mania, that'd be kind of weird. When Jade Cargill shows up the Raw after Mania, it just doesn't work. Okay, let's just not even think about it. Let's just focus on what they're gonna do, which is clearly Io Sky, Rhea Ripley. Okay, so Io Sky having a little chat with Rhea Ripley. Good luck, whatever. And she gets attacked by Liv, which was hilarious. I love what Liv Morgan is doing. This is the best iteration of her character right now. The Liv Morgan who lost the belt, who's still trying to get it back, who is causing havoc. This is the best iteration of Liv Morgan's character right now. She attacks Io, runs off laughing. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That's Liv Morgan's laugh, right? And then Raquel shows up and pushes Rhea Ripley over the, I don't know what to call it, he pushes her over the, I don't know what do I want to call this? The table. I just call it the table. Push her over the table. So you have a Rhea Ripley and Io, not even a partnership, but like they're both baby faces, kind of going up against Raquel and Liv right here. We'll probably get I said this last time, we'll get a Can They Coexist tag team match without a doubt. Io and Rhea Ripley on the same team, maybe against Liv and Raquel when they're tag champions. We'll get a Can They Coexist tag match for sure, right? That'll happen without a doubt. So Liv Morgan doing great work. They're laughing in the face of Io, right? And then later on, we got a good match. I thought Liv Morgan did very good in that match. I was impressed. I thought the match was good. Liv Morgan hit her spots. She was entertaining. And I love the character work from Liv Morgan here when she won. We'll get to that later. But when she won and she tricked Rhea Ripley into attacking her, causing a DQ, her reaction was priceless. I think Liv Morgan is doing her best work right now. And I'm impressed. Really impressed. But yeah, Io Sky will get back into the she'll get into the chamber match. I believe last year they did a last chance qualification match or like a battle royal. She'll win that. She'll get into the chamber and she'll win. And she'll win it. You'll get Io against Rhea Ripley. So it's funny. Triple H ended up doing what the IWC wanted. The IWC has been talking about Tiffany versus Charlotte Flair and Io versus Rhea Ripley for a long time. And he did it. So I don't know why people are complaining online. Like, he's literally doing what you guys have been bitching about for months. You wanted Rhea, Io. You wanted Charlotte, Tiffany. You're getting it. And people are complaining. Doesn't make any sense. Will people boo Rhea if she doesn't put Io over? No. Rhea Ripley is Teflon. She's fine. Like, she won't be booed at all for nothing. She is a established force for the WWE. She's a big time babyface. There'll be no booing of Rhea Ripley anytime soon. Anytime soon. But yeah, it'll be like a. Now that match will be interesting from a crowd dynamic standpoint when it comes to Io and Rhea at Mania. It'll be relatively split, but it'll be more Rhea Ripley fans in the crowd. But Io's very likable and people love her. She's adorable. Like, so she's a great talent. So she'll get her fan. She'll have her fans, but Rhea will be the overwhelming fan favorite that match. She'll win, and that'll be that. I think Io will stay a face. It'll be like Bianca Asuka. Same situation. I don't think Io will turn heel. The match will happen. She'll win. And then we move. Then we move on. That's all. Let me get over to that Liv Morgan Io Sky match. That was very, very good. I was very impressed. Let's get over to that match. So during that match, Bayley was in the crowd. Lyra was in the crowd. Next week, we're getting Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. I believe Bayley will win. I believe Lyra will get screwed by Ivy Nile, I think. So that's how we'll get that match. So, well, that's how the match will go. Ivy Nile will come out and screw Lyra Valkyria because I think Lyra needs to be focusing on her own title right now. She hasn't had one title defense yet. So Triple H needs to like pick up the pace with that. I think hasn't Chelsea Green defended it like 3 times now? I think Chelsea had 3 defenses. Lyra has none. So I think Ivy Nile needs to step up and cause some chaos next week by attacking Lyra Valkyria, and then we get that match maybe the next Raw. That's Lyra's first match. Her first match is Ivy Nile, I believe. Could be wrong, but I think so. I mean, who else is there right now? Look at this reaction from Liv Morgan. Look at this reaction. Gotta pause on it. First of all, look at this. Look at this one. Okay. This is a realization when you realize, oh my God, I won. And this reaction on her face. You know what's funny? All the Liv Morgan fans, all her stands can suck it, okay? For years I said this woman would be a great heel because of that wide ass smile she has. It screams heel. I've been saying it for years. And so many Liv Morgan fans said, no, she's a face. You're crazy. Look at her now. Her best work as a crazed, maniacal, despicable heel. Look at that reaction. Golden. I am loving what she's doing. Give this woman her flowers. She's doing good character work. I think she's doing great. Look at that face. It's great. She's great at her role. She's great. She's been booked stronger. She beat Io Sky clean. So now that she's delivering good character work, she's being booked stronger. She's being booked on the same level as the Io kind of now. Not exactly. Well, technically, yeah, she beat Io clean, right? So yeah, she's being booked stronger, doing great character work, great expressions, and great all that stuff. So let her cook. I'm enjoying it. I've been called a Liv Morgan hater for years now because I just tell the truth. Now, right now, I'm saying Liv Morgan is doing great work. Doing great. I love what you're doing. Liv Morgan's winning the chamber? I don't think so. Sorry. Now, they want you to believe that probably, but no. The story here is clearly Io Rhea. That's the story here, right? Liv Morgan and Raquel will probably win the tag titles, right? That's their prize that they'll get for Mania. We hope, because I don't want to say this out loud, but Bianca Belair fans, you need to be a little bit nervous. Not super nervous yet. I wouldn't be super scared, but a little bit nervous, Bianca fans. Because if they drag this thing out a little longer, don't be surprised if Bianca Belair is going to be tag team champion heading into Mania. Now, I don't want that to happen, so I'm hoping between, they may want the focus to be on the chamber, which is why I think Bianca and Naomi may not lose the titles before the chamber, which made me nervous because that's what, March 1st? If they're tag team champions past March 1st, dare I say they drag out their reign until Mania, they may do Bianca and Naomi against Liv and Raquel at Mania. Like, Triple H got to get punched in the face for that one, man. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. End that goddamn tag team reign. Do not want to see Bianca and Naomi against Liv Morgan and Raquel. I don't. At Mania. Because, first of all, Bianca will have to lose. That's the end of her Mania streak, right? So if you're going to lose the tag titles, lose it before Mania. Let's say after the chamber match, Io wins, and then immediately you do Liv Raquel, because what's going to happen is you're going to have Liv Morgan and Bianca in that match, in that chamber match. They say to go at it, and they take each other out, whatever. Then you do the tag match right after the chamber. You do Bianca and Naomi against Liv Morgan and Raquel. They lose the belts. Jade Cargill shows up, whatever. Then you do Bianca, Jade, Naomi, triple threat. I don't care. I don't know. Just don't do a tag team match for the love of God. That's all I ask. No tag team match for Bianca at Mania. So last year, they did a last chance match for qualification for the chamber. They'll do it again. Folks, the story here, it's clearly, so this is the second segment. Here's Rhea Ripley, disappointed in herself for falling for the trap, for attacking Liv Morgan, causing the DQ. So here is Rhea trying to console. That's not it. Here's Rhea trying to console a heartbroken, sad Io who just lost her opportunity for Mania. This is the second time they're on screen together, okay? They got attacked together, basically. They're telling a story between these two. It's better than the Bianca Asuka storyline, I'll tell you that much, okay? So last time when they did Bianca Asuka, that feud was garbage. It was the worst feud I've seen ever for Mania. At least because Triple H loves Rhea Ripley, because he loves his daughter. He's putting some work here. So you have a situation where Rhea Ripley is upset. She cost Io her win, she feels. Io is heartbroken and sad. So now Io has to find another way in. But she's upset with Rhea Ripley now. So there's something here, there's story here, there's a little bit of intrigue. What's going to happen? They're doing something here, which is, I'm actually surprised. They're doing more than I thought they would. Doing a little bit more than I thought. So good for Rhea Ripley. Dad likes her, so Rhea gets some decent booking here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Triple H probably don't care that much about the streak. That's yet to be determined, I guess. We'll see. I think it'd be silly. To, especially if we believe his goal is to do Bianca Rhea Ripley at 42 in a Mania main event spot. If that's what you're going to do, to forsake the streak right now would be very, very silly. You would want to do streak versus reign, right? If I believe what's going to happen is, I believe Rhea Ripley will be champion all the way to 42, who would then break Bianca Belair's record for being the longest champion of the modern era. So we have that streak, longest reign ever in the modern era, against the Mania streak. Add to that storyline, add to that the character work, right? All that in a big pot, mix it up. That is a Mania main event storyline. I don't think he would sacrifice it for that sake. If he does, he's an idiot. Okay, you want to have streak versus streak, basically. Reign versus streak is what I'm trying to say. That's what you want to have. You don't want to forsake that for what? Bianca losing to Naomi or Jade is stupid. Maintain the streak so you can have your daughter in the main event next year. That's my hope for Bianca, and for this in general, not even for Bianca, this in general. That's a good storyline for the women. If you want the women to main event a show like Mania, you need 2 stars with something else with it, a streak, long reign, storyline, story beats, character work, all that shit to justify a main event spot for 42. So I think we'll get that, but that might be naive of me. I may be naive to think that, but hey, I can only hope that Triple H has been saving this damn feud for a damn reason, okay? That's all I can only hope that he's been doing this for a reason. Okay, he's been holding off on his goddamn feud. He keep teasing it every 6 to 8 months. Keep teasing it. I would think he's doing that because he has big time plans. Now, if he doesn't, then he's a moron, and no, he wasted our time, okay? But I don't think he's wasting our time. I think we're getting these visuals of them together every 6 months as a reminder, just to tell you, hey fans, this is the top storyline. This is the end game for these two. It's going to happen eventually, but I don't think it can happen this year. Not in 41. I think the first match can happen at SummerSlam. Like I said before, see Bianca Belair winning the Queen of the Ring and facing Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam main event, night 1 or 2. I think Rhea wins. Bianca turns heel by Rumble. A long time between SummerSlam and Rumble. It's a long time. You can tell a good storyline, a good build for Bianca's heel turn. Turns heel, she wins the Rumble, and then she beats Rhea Ripley at 42. Maintaining her winning streak at Mania. That's what I would do. But Triple H, the man just booked Jey Uso to win the Rumble, so anything is possible with that man. Bianca might be like Cena and turn heel. And never turn heel. I mean, it doesn't have to be a full-on heel. You can just have like interesting character work. For example, people thought she was going to turn heel last summer when Charlotte Flair showed up. Remember Charlotte Flair showed up and took her spot? It's like, oh, Bianca turned heel because she was mad. She was justifiably mad about what's happening. And she was showing some attitude. And they thought, oh my God, she turned heel. No, she's just mad. You can have good character work and still be a face or a tweener. You don't have to be a full-on heel. We're talking shit to the crowd and doing devilish deeds. And you know, you can be a face or a tweener and be upset and be dynamic and interesting. It's very possible. You don't have to be a full-on heel. You don't have to. Yeah, that's when Io Sky cashed in on her. Remember that? Got her revenge, got her belt back on Asuka, but then Io Sky came down and cashed in. SummerSlam 2023. She was not a heel. She was not a heel. And then Io attacked her knee. Well, Bayley led the charge, but Io Sky delivered the blow to her knee. That took her out for like a month and a half. She came back and saved Charlotte Flair. Shortly after that, she faced Io Sky at Crown Jewel. Charlotte Flair got injured after that. And yeah, she's been in tag team wrestling ever since, well, after the Chamber. After Chamber 2024 Chamber, she was a tag team wrestler since then. It hasn't ended. But it needs to. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So yes, here's the story, folks. This is a story. EO and Rhea Ripley. EO will win the chamber. Yeah, the last time she had good character work was 2023. I agree. When she was justifiably upset. With Charlotte Flair for taking her spot. By the way, Charlotte Flair was getting cheered then. She was getting cheered. Which speaks to the booking she got this time around. Like, if the plan was for her to be cheered last night, that's on the booking, not on her. It's on the booking of Charlotte Flair and her vignettes. What, you think Alexa Bliss shows up next week? Yes. Assuming PW Insider is correct, assuming they're right, yes, she'll be on Raw next week. Dakota Kai has a concussion. They'll keep Dakota Kai off TV to build the Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I agree. Well, one, she has a concussion. We don't know if she's healthy yet. That's one reason she'll be off TV for that reason. But yeah, I agree. Dakota Kai won't be a part of this build too much, I don't think. We'll see what they do with Dakota Kai. We'll see. Maybe Dakota Kai will turn heel and I'll do something weird like they did with Bianca and Asuka. Bianca and Asuka were both faces and they were facing off with Carmella and Chelsea Green. It was very weird. Do you think any of the returns like Alexa, Trish, or I'm gonna say Nikita Lyons, Nikki Bella end up in the chamber match? Maybe Alexa, but no to Trish, no to Nikki, but maybe Alexa. Well, they just did EO Liv. So there's 6 people in the chamber, right? 6 women in the chamber. EO and Liv Morgan will both be in there. There's 4 spots remaining. Bianca's 1. Probably Nia Jax is 1. That's 2 spots left. Are you really going to do Nikki Bella or Trish? We have Bayley. Bayley got to get in. Okay, so we know that Bayley versus Lyra is happening. Bayley will be in. So that's Bayley, EO, Liv. 3 spots. Bianca, there's 2 spots left. Nia Jax, there's 1 spot left. Trish, no. Bella, no. Alexa Bliss, Jordynne Grace. I mean, there's people to consider. Dare I say Piper Niven? There's a few people I would put over. Becky Lynch maybe returning? Who knows, you know? There's a few people I'll put over her. By her, I mean Trish and Bella, Nikki Bella. Alexa Bliss is the only person you named that I think might have a chance. Jordynne Grace might be in NXT, so I don't know. Roxanne. Reminder, Roxanne, Julia, and Bayley will be in a triple threat on the 15th. I don't think Roxanne gets in. I think that is a I don't think she's getting called up until the draft, folks. I know some people think, reports that not Alexa Bliss, but Roxanne Perez might get called up early. I don't think so. I think she'll be doing both. I think she'll be on Raw and NXT, but I do not think she's going to be in the qualifying match. I don't think so. There's enough talent as it is. So we already have 2 matches from Raw already. Liv, EO, Bayley, Lyra. Next one will probably be what? What's the last Raw match? Maybe not Becky. I don't think Becky coming before the Rumble. Well, before the Chamber. I don't think so. I think she's coming after the Chamber, if at all. What, Zoe Stark against somebody? Zoe Stark, Alexa Bliss? Assuming she's on Raw. Zoe Stark, Alexa. That'd be Alexa Bliss going in. So that's 3 right there. Probably have 2 on SmackDown. Bianca against someone. Maybe Bianca Chelsea or Bianca Piper. That's a match. Bianca Piper. And then what? Naomi, Nia Jax. That's something to think about. Will Bianca and Naomi get in? Will Bianca and Naomi get in? Especially considering Nia Jax is a SmackDown superstar. So you'll probably have Nia, Naomi again. That would be interesting to see what happens on SmackDown. Predict the first match for the women. What is the first SmackDown qualification match? I'm going to guess Bianca Piper or Naomi, Nia Jax, something like that. I don't know. Won't be Charlotte Flair, of course. Won't be Tiffany, of course. So maybe Bianca, Candice LeRae, or Naomi, Candice LeRae. I don't know. Bianca versus Zelina Vega. Oh yeah, I forgot about Zelina. She's over there. She's over there. If both Liv and Raquel don't get in, don't think Bianca and Naomi both get in. I agree. I don't think Raquel gets in. Yeah, I pick one. Raquel or Nia Jax. Can't have both. Raquel was in last year, so it'll probably be Nia Jax because Nia Jax had a title match last time. So it'll be Nia Jax getting in over Raquel. And then Bianca gets in. So if it's only one spot left, Bianca, Liv, Io, Bayley. Liv Morgan, that's 5. So yeah, right. Io, Liv, Bayley are the 6 from Raw. So from SmackDown, it will be Bianca, Nia Jax, and I guess Naomi. Didn't know Alexa Bliss, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Bianca, Naomi, Nia Jax. That's probably it. So the Bianca, Piper, Niven, Naomi, Candice LeRae, Nia, Michin. Yeah, there you go. There you have it right there. It's a shame that Ivy has only had 2 pay-per-view appearances, just 2 Rumbles. That sucks for Ivy now. Hopefully she'll have a big match against Lyra Valkyria. She can show up and show out, have a good performance, and then she gets more TV time. Unless Alexa Bliss is going. If she's the wild card, Alexa's the wild card because she's not losing her match. If she has one, she's not losing. So we'll get over. I mean, I guess they can do 5 matches and then the last chance match, right? So you have 5 matches, 3 on Raw, 2 on SmackDown. If you do that, then Alexa Bliss can win one. So let's say Alexa beats Zoe Stark, Bayley beats Lyra Valkyria, Liv beat Io, and on SmackDown, Bianca and Nia Jax, and then the last one is going to be Io getting in. I don't know. It depends. It depends if they want to do both Bianca and Naomi. If Bianca and Naomi are both in it, they got to have some type of interaction that is confrontational, you would think. They had that, they're working together in the Rumble, but if they're in the chamber together, they got to fight. So do you do that now? Do you have them fighting each other in the chamber? I guess, but I don't know if they want to do that. I don't know. The chamber last year was 4 matches, but it's 6 people in the chamber. So what was I don't remember. You had to refresh my memory. How did they determine the last 2 members then? I think only Bianca gets in and that leads to her and Naomi losing the titles. Maybe. No Naomi this time. She was in it last year, so no Naomi, no Raquel. You put Nia in with someone else, maybe Alexa Bliss. So Nia Jax takes Raquel's spot. Alexa Bliss takes Naomi's spot, maybe. I don't know. But if they're both in it, if Bianca and Naomi are both in it, then they have to have some type of fighting, some type of interaction there. You would think. Let's talk about Chamber card. Is both Chambers, Braun versus AJ Styles, Sammy versus KO. I guess it is in Canada, so maybe they want to have Sammy KO there. I thought they might do Sammy KO at Mania, but I guess it worked fine. Jordan Grace is headed to NXT. I think she is. For the meantime, they want to have her down in NXT to help them there, because if she's on the main roster now, there are no major plans for her now on the main roster, so probably better to have her in NXT than call her up. That's fine. She did say she wanted to face Julia, so we'll see if that's what they do. Meanwhile, for the men, you have what appears to be Seth Rollins against Roman Reigns in some type of capacity at Mania, you would think. They're saying that it will be CM Punk, Seth, Roman Reigns. I don't know how that works. Does Roman Reigns... He won't be in the chamber, right? So I'm thinking, if that's the case, Cena wins the chamber match, right? Cena says, it's good for business if I win, right? That's good for business if I win the chamber, right? So he wins the chamber. He faces Cody. So that's that. That's the main event. Settled. Cody, Cena. The other main event, what? Roman, Seth, Punk? That's a main event worthy match. But what are the reasons for, what's on the line? Just what? Pride? Like, what's the stipulation? Why is that match happening per se? Just hatred? I mean, that's fine. Sure, but I mean, that's fine. Just gotta tell a good story. Tell a good story. CM Punk, Seth, Roman Reigns, there's no excuse to not have a good story there. And of course, John Cena's Cody Rhodes kind of like sells itself, right? That sells itself. The only way you do Seth, CM Punk, Roman Reigns is if Cena wins the chamber. Only way. Wins the chamber and he faces Cody Rhodes. You know what's kind of funny about this whole Jey Uso thing? Doesn't make any sense for Jey not to face Cody Rhodes. If you win the damn Rumble, you don't face Gunther. You face Cody Rhodes. Just go to show you how, Jey Uso winning the Rumble doesn't make the most sense. I'm just be honest with you. Doesn't make the most sense. Okay, he'll go after Cody Rhodes. The Rumble winner would always pick Cody Rhodes. He wouldn't pick Gunther. The Cody Rhodes is the top guy, and that belt is more prestigious than Gunther's. But he'll go after the second belt. Kind of weird, right? But that's where we're at. We'll get Jey Uso, and it makes sense for them, for the booker. You don't want Jey chasing Cody. That's ridiculous. Jey Cody, no one wants to see that. They want to see CM Punk, Seth, Roman. They want to see Cena, Cody. They don't want to see Jey Cody or Jey CM Punk, right? So it is what it is. Yeah, nobody want to see Cody and Jey Uso feud or story, for that matter. But that main event was great. CM Punk's Sami Zayn was very, very good. Raw is so much better than SmackDown. Such a better product all around. So far, what are the Mania matches? What are our Mania matches? I tweeted this earlier. It is Charlotte Flair, Tiffany. I believe it'll be Sami Zayn KO, unless they do Sami KO at the Chamber and do Randy KO at Mania. That's possible. But if not, I still think they do Sami KO at Mania, because I believe, remember that one promo like a couple weeks ago when KO said that they dreamed of having a Mania match? So they may do Mania match, which will be KO Sami there at Mania. Maybe it's like a trilogy. Not trilogy. Maybe they have two matches. First match at the Chamber, second match at Mania. They can do that. But right now, I'm going with KO, Sammy, Charlotte, Tiffany, Io, Rhea Ripley. I think that's pretty clear. And the last one was what? Oh yeah, Jay and Gunther. So 4 matches are set for me. 4 matches are set. Just add Io, Rhea Ripley to this. That's the 4 matches that are pretty much set. Everything else, I don't know. It's all up in the air. Bianca, I don't know. Bayley, who knows? She may not be on that damn card. Becky, I'll give her Lyra, but I don't know. I'll do Becky Lyra, but I don't know. Maybe Sheamus versus Braun Breaker, maybe. Let's see. U.S. title? No clue. Shinsuke's still a champion, but nobody really cares at this point. Tag team champion match. So tag team championship match be Io and Raquel against who? Dare I say Asuka Kyrie or Lash Jakara or Asuka Kyrie would be nice, but I don't know. It could be Lyra, not Lyra, but Lash and Jakara. But yeah, those are the 4 that are set. Everything else is up in the air. Bayley against Nikki Bella at Mania. Ha 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 ha. A non-title singles match for the women. And then Triple H, Braun, AJ Styles, that'd be cool. Yeah. They kind of teased that, didn't they? They teased it last night. Braun Breaker saw that AJ Styles was going over to Raw. Drew, Damian Priest apparently. I hate that for Drew because I wanted Drew against Roman Reigns, but maybe that would happen after Mania. They do Drew Roman, but yeah, I think that's possible. Drew, Damian Priest. So the men get a bunch of non-titles. The men get non-title singles matches out the wazoo, right? But not the women. So Drew, Damian, that's one non-title for the men. Another one could be CM Punk, Seth, Roman. That's a non-title right there. What the other non-titles for the men that I can't think about right now? Those are 2. Oh yeah, KO, Sami Zayn. Right there, non-title. Women, not so much, but at least they'll have U.S. title and the IC title. I hope that both those title matches are on the card. I hope so. Becky Lyra, that's warranted, right? It's a title match. 2 big names, that'll work. And for the U.S. title, now, if Chelsea Green is still champion, that might be the one that's left off the card. That might be the match that happens on a SmackDown before Mania. Sorry, Chelsea Green. But if Chelsea Green is still champion, her title match might happen on the SmackDown before Mania. Now, what I thought they would do, which I don't think they'll do, I thought they'd have Jordynne Grace come on SmackDown, get that belt. Then you have Jordynne Grace with the championship, and then maybe you have a match at Mania. But if that's not going to happen, Chelsea Green will probably defend on the SmackDown before Mania. But Lyra, Becky, that could be on the show. That could be on the big show. All depends on what they want to do with Becky Lynch. All depends. No one knows for sure what the hell they're doing with Becky Lynch. That's a big mystery. That's a big mystery, Becky Lynch. Yeah, 5 women matches that's more than what it usually is. Usually just 3. Not getting 5. World title, WWE title, IC title, tag match, and if they put Chelsea Green on SmackDown, then it's going to be like a Bianca match. Whatever that Bianca match is, whether it's Bianca, Jade, Naomi, that would be kind of interesting. That's kind of like a Triple H move to go full circle. Last year, Big 3 match, Bianca, Naomi, and Jade on the same team. The next year, triple threat. That is a Triple H move to do that, to go full circle like that. but I wouldn't hold my breath. That's a non-title singles match for the women. So we'll see. We will see. Jade Cargill is at the PC apparently, getting prepared for something. So she's training for something. I believe she was actually injured. It looks like Dave was correct. I believe at this point, it's been too long. I believe she was actually injured. Now she's trying to get back by getting back at the PC, training to get back in shape for the match. But I do believe she was actually injured. We don't know what the injury was, but I think she was injured. Nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. She was actually injured. So we'll see what happens now. I just hope that Bianca and Naomi lose those tag belts before the big show on Tuesday. We're going to have a summit tonight, folks. We're going to have an NXT summit with Bayley, I almost said Raquel, Roxanne, and Julia. What will they say? Will Charlotte Flair interfere? That's the move. That's what you do. You have Charlotte Flair interfere. Or not interfere, but she shows up at the summit. That's what you do. Charlotte Flair shows up and says, hey, whoever wins that match, I might challenge them for the belt at Mania. That's what you do. Have Charlotte Flair crash the summit. What I would do. Yes. Shows up during the summit. That's a move. This is must-see TV. This is must-see, if you ask me. It's must-see TV. Oh, apparently, Jordan Grace owns her own theme, similar to Jade Cargill. She has her own theme, so Def Rebel may not give her some crap. So she may have her theme that she had in TNA. She may have that for WWE, which they had for the Rumble. So, you know, they may have that. Good match tonight. Two good wrestlers. Two very good wrestlers. Stephanie and JC Jane. So getting that tonight. Good stuff there. So besides that, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest. After the Rumble, I was feeling kind of down. Still am a little bit. Not the most hyped I've been for the Rumble, for the Mania. I haven't been that hyped. I've been more hyped before than I am right now. But I feel a little bit better. Why? I don't know. I just feel better about it. About Mania. Hopefully Bianca is giving us something decent. Because like I said before, Bianca fans, you got to grit your teeth and clench your butt cheeks and just hope that after Mania, it gets better. Because right now, she's not a priority. And I understand why. I get it. Assuming the plan is, okay, after Mania, we're doing Bianca, Rhea Ripley for SummerSlam, for Mania 42, I understand. If that's the case, I understand what they're doing. Put her on the back burner. If you notice, Naomi getting the title shots, right? Naomi facing Nia Jax over and over again, not Bianca. So Bianca's not facing anybody for the title, right? Tiffany, no. Nia Jax, no. Naomi, no. Well, not Naomi, she's not champion. Bayley, no. So the last three champions, Bayley, Nia Jax, Tiffany, no Bianca matches. Why? He doesn't want her challenging for the belt because she'll have to lose, right? He doesn't want her to lose because he's saving her for the big feud after Mania. Nothing else makes sense. If he didn't care at all, if he didn't care about Bianca at all, he would have had her lose to Tiffany or to Nia Jax or to Bayley. He's avoiding it altogether for a reason. It sucks. Don't get me wrong. It sucks. It's boring, but he's avoiding it for a reason. Nothing else makes sense. He's the only person not challenging at all. Bayley's losing. Bayley faced Tiffany, lost. Faced Nia Jax, lost, right? Bianca, no title matches, period. Doesn't want her in that spot at all. Io Sky lost clean to Liv Morgan. Bianca facing Liv Morgan? Why not? Bianca pinned Liv Morgan in a tag match. She should have been the one contender. Why didn't Bianca face Liv Morgan? Because he doesn't want her to lose. Okay? I think it makes sense. He's actively avoiding her facing anyone for the title. It means it's happening for a reason. That's all I'm saying. It's happening for a reason. The reason is post-Mania, he has plans. You just have to wait, which sucks. That's all. It sucks. David, you still awake? David, record NXT and watch it later. David, you gotta work tomorrow. You gotta work in the morning, David. Yeah, April can get fast enough. Yeah, just get it from strictly a Bianca Belair stance. From that mindset, from Bianca Belair fan, that mindset, get it over with. Get past Mania. Let's move on. I love wrestling, so I care about all the other storylines. So I'm interested in what they're doing with CM Punk, what they're doing with the Tiffany Charlotte Flair, what are they doing with EO. So I'm interested in all that stuff. I'm interested in all that. But coming from specifically a Bianca Belair fan standpoint, get it over with, get past Mania. Let's see how we're cooking in the summer. That's where you're looking forward to. But we'll see how everything else goes. I'm interested in a lot of other stuff with KO and Drew McIntyre and CM Punk and all that stuff with Roman Reigns and of course Charlotte versus Tiffany. I'm interested in all that stuff. But if you're only a Bianca Belair fan, if you watch wrestling just for Bianca Belair, you got to wait until post-Mania to see anything interesting. Because if you're counting on a Naomi Jade Cargill storyline to be good, well, that's kind of like that's a big gamble. We don't know what the fuck they're doing with the Jade Cargill. We don't know what they're doing with Jade Cargill and Naomi. The whodunit. Was it Bianca attacked her? That'd be dumb. But was it Bianca? Was it Naomi? Was it somebody else? We don't know. And that is a gamble. If you're hoping that will satisfy you creatively, then you are barking up the wrong tree. Just wait until Mania is over. Wait until Mania is over. No, I knew she wouldn't be in the Rumble. I called it. I said Jade Cargill will not be in the Rumble. It makes no sense at this point. Bianca Belair and Naomi are feuding with Liv Morgan and Raquel. So why would you come up and say something now? Why would you pop up now? Doesn't make any sense. You have to wait until Liv Morgan's story is over. So once Liv Morgan beats her for the belt, by her I mean Bianca and Naomi, once they win the tag belts, then she can pop up. Once the tag match happens, then she can pop up, but not before. So I knew she wasn't going to show up to Rumble. It didn't make any sense. Like I said before, if Bianca Belair or Naomi attack Jade Cargill, why would they continue to tag with the person that attacked her? Why would Bianca Belair continue to work with Naomi if Naomi attacked Jade? Why would Naomi continue to work with Bianca if Bianca attacked Jade? It didn't make any sense. The tag team would have to end. Therefore, Jade Cargill cannot show up until after the Liv Morgan Raquel feud, whether it's she pops up during the match or after the title match. She can't show up before that. So the Rumble is out of the question. It was never going to be any Jade Cargill showing up at the Rumble. That was out of the question. I'm interested to know when Becky Lynch shows up, though. When is Becky going to show up? That's a very, very, very interesting question. Her return. It won't involve the world title. That's for damn sure, right? It won't involve the world title. That's Io, Rhea. That's Tiffany, Charlotte Flair. So what is she doing? Lyra is right there. The woman you put over in NXT. Right there. Lyra Becky. That's a storyline. That's what you do. That's fun. That's compelling. That, dare I say, would probably be better than Rhea Io. From a storytelling perspective, it would be. Lyra Becky, from a storytelling perspective, from a narrative, it will be better than Io Rhea Ripley. Because Becky can run her mouth and she can sell you on anything. She will buy you a ticket. That's her gift to the wrestling business. I think Becky as a heel, Lyra as the face, could be very, 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 very good. All right, guys, I talked enough, so I'm gonna leave it up to you to ask questions, and I'll answer what I can answer before I wrap it up. Questions. Looking at the chat, I'll make the chat font even bigger, and I'll just look at the chat for the rest of the stream. What if Roxanne shows up and costs Bailey the next week? One of two things will happen. One of these two things. Ivy Nile will screw Lyra, or Roxanne will screw Bailey. I think Ivy Nile will screw Lyra because I don't think they want mid-card belts in that match. Let Lyra actually have a proper reign. It'd be kind of silly for her to be in that match trying to get to Mania. All in the face Rhea to become a double champion. No, focus on your own belt, Lyra. You have a belt. It's a beautiful IC belt. Beautiful. Defend that. Elevate that belt. Don't worry about the chamber. So I'll prefer if Ivy Nile comes up and screws Lyra Valkyria, protecting her. Bailey advances. You get Bailey in the chamber match. When's the last time Bailey been in the chamber? When the last time she been in the chamber? It wasn't last year. In fact, let me see something. Chamber 2023. When's the last time Bailey was in the chamber? It wasn't 2023. Wasn't 2024. Right? Crazy? It's been a minute. Maybe you want to reward Bailey for her hard work by having her in the chamber. Let's see. Wasn't in 2024, right? Nope. So let's go back to 2022, I guess. This is good. 2019. Put Bailey in the chamber. Lyra, you're champion. Defend your belt. Bailey, you get in. So Bailey goes to NXT on the 15th of February, loses to Julia. Did she take the pin? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. May take the pin or not, I don't know. But ultimately, she loses that match to Julia, goes to the chamber, has a good experience in the chamber. Let's put Bailey in there. Lyra, defend your damn belt. Needs to defend her belt. Who do you think will be at a last qualifying for EO? Yes, there'll be a qualifying match like they did last year. Last year, they did a last chance match of some sort, I believe, if I remember correctly. Let's see. EO getting in. So no worries. No worries. She's getting in. EO will get in. Remember this? Last chance battle royal to qualify for the women's elimination chamber. Not next week, but probably the week before the chamber match, get one of these. EO will get in through a last chance battle royal. So no worries there. Yeah, she'll get in. So all the people panicking online, I think it'll be okay. I think it will be okay. Raquel won this. Oh yeah, she came back out of nowhere. Yeah, I remember that. She returned and won this. Yes. But EO will win this time around. EO will win this. She'll win the chamber. She'll face Rhea Ripley, and IWC can shut the hell up. Again, I'm an EO Sky fan. I love EO Sky. But sometimes the fans online can be kind of annoying. No worries. EO will get in the damn match. EO booking been real bad over the last couple months, not gonna lie. Well, what, you mean her losing clean to Liv Morgan, losing clean to Lyra Valkyria, and losing last night? She'll bounce back. She'll bounce back. Valhalla. Think about it this way. The chamber is a great way to build somebody up. In the chamber, EO will get a lot of pins. She'll hit a moonsault. She'll wow the fans in the chamber, and she'll get like maybe 2 or 3 pinfalls. So it's a good way to build people up. The very, very easy way to build people up for the Mania spot is a chamber match where they show up, show out, and have a good showing. So she'll probably get like 2-3 pins in there to do very well. Hell, she may pin Nia Jax. Probably the move. So pin Nia in the chamber. Maybe Bianca Belair hit the KOD. That massive KOD on Nia Jax. And then Io will pin Nia. So it's very easy to build her up in the chamber match. Very easy. Very easy. I'm still concerned about Bianca's Mania plans. You and me both. You and me both. We're all worried about Bianca's Mania plan. It'll involve Jade and Naomi in some capacity. Actually starting to lean towards, this would be crazy. I don't trust it. But I can start to lean towards a big 3 triple threat of some sort. Just hope it's not a tag match. I always say Triple H does not book non-title singles matches, but maybe, just maybe, 3 women in the match, Bianca, Jade, Naomi, he can justify. There's more than 2. But we'll see. KOD into the moonsault, I can see that. But then who pins Bianca? Who's the last 2? Here's a question. Who will be the last 2? Might be Io Liv, because Liv Morgan has beaten, if you think about it, Liv Morgan has beaten Io Sky twice in a row now. So Liv Morgan is due to get pinned by Io Sky now. So probably the last 2 will be Liv, Io. Last year, the last 2 was Bianca. Well, last 3 was Bianca, Liv, and Becky. And Bianca and Liv got pinned back to back. So Liv pinned Bianca, then Becky pinned Liv immediately afterwards. So it kind of happened really quick succession. They may do something like that again this time. They may do something like that. The last 2 would probably be Liv, Io. Liv trying to get back to Rhea Ripley match. Io stops her by beating her. Who pins Bianca? Probably Liv again. Liv rolled her up last time. She may roll her up again. We'll see. Liv with the roll up. Or maybe Bianca rolls up Liv this time around and Io pins Bianca. Something like that. Last 3 will be Bianca, Io, Liv will be the last 3. I think Bianca will probably pin Nia Jax, and Io will pin Bianca and Liv Morgan. So those are 2 big pins for her. Yes, Liv Morgan is a big pin now. Pinning her is a big deal these days. So pin Bianca and Liv Morgan to get the win. Io Sky will win, and the IWC can shut the hell up. If Bianca is in the chamber, there's a high chance she wins it. Well, she didn't win it last year. I think Io is the odds-on favorite. I really do. I think she wins it. I think they're saving Bianca and Rhea Ripley for down the line. I think Bianca is the only other option. But slim chance. Slim, though. I say Io probably 90% likely, and then 10% for Bianca, and that's it. But considering they're telling a story now with Rhea and Io, I think that's the move. I think that's where they go. I think that's a move, folks. Right. I agree with you. Bianca is still tied to the whodunit storyline that they dropped the ball on. It'd be weird to book Bianca or Rhea for Mania with the whole Jade Cargill whodunit thing kind of in the distance, unless they completely drop it, which I doubt they do. Jade Cargill has been at the PC according to reports, so We'll get something funky, some weird thing with Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. At this point, I'm probably hoping for a triple threat match. Do a triple threat match, get over with. Bianca pins Naomi, you protect Jade Cargill, and that's that, you know? Let's say Naomi attacks Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill returns, but she's mad at Bianca as well. How could you not see that? How could you not know Bianca? How could you team with her? You tag team with her, and she attacked me. Bianca said, I didn't know when she attacked you. But you should have known. You should have figured it out. You didn't realize what happened, and I'm mad. So she could be mad at Bianca and Naomi. Mad at Naomi for attacking her, right? But mad at Bianca as well for not knowing or tagging with her or replacing her. So that's what you do. Bianca, Naomi, Jade, triple threat match. Bianca pins Naomi. We move. Then we move. Put Jade Cargill on SmackDown. Get her the hell away from Bianca for the foreseeable future. I don't want to see Bianca and Jade Cargill on the same screen together for years. For years. Split them. And for the love of God, do not tie Bianca Belair to Jade Cargill ever again. That's what I say. How many people could Bianca have questioned on SmackDown? A lot of people. Could have questioned Nia, Candice, Piper, Chelsea, Bayley at the time. When Nia Jax accused Bayley, she could have questioned her. There's a few people. Blair Davenport, Tiffany. There's reasons to question people. She never did. They dropped the ball. It was bad. It was a shame. It was a shame. It was a real shame. I don't disagree. I don't think anybody cares at this point. I don't care. Like, who cares about Jade Cargill right now? I don't care. Oh, you're excited for it? I was really excited for Jade versus Bianca match last year. But now I don't know if I even want to see that match. Yeah, I never did. Needs not right now. Jade needs time. She needs reps. Whoever was like trying to fast track that, you're insane. Triple H of all people? Triple H is fast tracking Bianca and Jade? I don't know about that one, Chief. But we still may get a triple threat or tag match. 1-on-1. At this point, you can't leave Naomi out of it. I don't think you can at this point. Been too much Naomi tagging with Bianca to leave her out. So I think whatever they do, it'll have all three of them. Whether it's a triple threat, whether it was a tag team, it'll have Bianca, Naomi, and Jade in the mix. Can't have one without the other at this point. They're all connected. They're all tied to each other. Triple H himself probably don't know who attacked Jade. He's not sure himself. They're going back and forth. Was it Naomi? Was it Bianca? Was it Naomi? Was it Bianca? Was it Lash? Was it Jakarta? Was it Charlotte? Was it someone else? Was it Liv? We don't know. It's all up in the air. All a mystery. I think whoever attacked Jade should have a one-on-one. The third person, no. Rosario, I disagree. At this point, I disagree. I think Bianca, Naomi, and Jade are all connected. They're all connected. If Naomi attacked Jade Cargill, Jade's gonna be pissed at both of them. She'll be mad at Naomi, of course, and she'll be mad at Bianca. Like, Bianca, you tag with this woman for months. You're supposed to be my tag team partner. You tag with this wench who attacked me. You can't get around it. You can't just say, oh, just one-on-one. No. If Bianca attacked Naomi, if Bianca attacked Jade, that's that way. It may be possible to get Naomi out of there. Possible, because Naomi came in to help Bianca. But if Naomi attacked Jade Cargill, you can't get Bianca out of there. She has to be involved. Because Bianca will be betrayed by Naomi. You attacked Jade Cargill and then went behind my back and pretended like we weren't involved, and became my tag team partner, knowing what you did, there's no way around it. Bianca has to be involved. No way around it. You can't do Bianca away from the feud if Naomi attacked Jade Cargill. She has to be involved. Now, Bianca attacked Jade. It's easier to do it. It's easier to exclude Naomi, but it's still kind of tough. But if Naomi attacked Jade Cargill, yeah, Bianca's going to be involved. There's no way around it. Because Jade will be questioning Bianca. Like, you've been tagging with this bitch for how long now? Bianca will be like, I don't know. I didn't know what happened. Naomi will be like, yes, you did. I told you. I told you what happened. I'm joking. But yeah, you can't get around it. If Naomi attacked Bianca, there's no way around it. Well, Jade. If she attacked Jade, there's no way around it. No way around it. Especially if Naomi hits Bianca upside her head. So let's say Naomi attacks Bianca. So she attacked Jade Cargill and Bianca. She's in a feud with both of them. There's no way around it. I just told you, Razar. Jade Cargill is mad at Bianca. You were tag teaming with this wench. This woman attacked me. You're tagging with her. This doesn't make sense. Bianca can say, I didn't know. Like, you should have known. You should have known. I'm upset. I'm hurt. You replaced me. There it is. You replaced me with Naomi. You replaced me. And I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm mad. Yes, you forgot about me. You moved on. You were happy to replace me. You didn't check up on me. You weren't worried about me. You didn't call my phone. You weren't nothing. You gave up the investigation. She's been watching just like we've been watching the entire time. Bianca has not been asking about who attacked Jade anymore. She hasn't been doing the detective work. She hasn't been knocking down doors and punching faces and taking names. She hasn't been doing shit. Naomi could say, hey, yeah, I did it. And Jade Cargill could say, but Bianca, you didn't care. You didn't try to find out who did it. You weren't looking around. Hell, we all think Naomi did it. The fans. You mean to tell me Bianca didn't have any in her head at all that, person who benefited the most from this is Naomi. And at no point did I ever question her. Jade Cargill can say, hey, I got a sense just like the fans. The fans thought she did it. Why didn't you? She can say, hey, Bianca Belair, who benefited the most from me being attacked? Who benefited the most? Naomi. Who stepped up to replace me when I got attacked? Naomi. You didn't question her at all? You didn't think maybe she did it? Oh, Jade Cargill can have plenty of reasons to be mad at Bianca. Plenty of reasons. You did not care enough to find out who did it. You did not inquire enough. You did not do any, you knew your due diligence. Yeah, Jade Cargill would be justified to be upset with Bianca Belair. I'd be mad. He's the obvious choice. Now, you could say, but Bianca thought Naomi was a friend, yada yada, but when you're attacked, you can be upset about some things, you know? If you're attacked, you felt abandoned and replaced, you could be justifiably upset. Even if it's a little bit irrational, it makes sense, her anger toward Bianca Belair. So Jade Cargill shows up as a tweener, mad at Naomi for attacking her, but also mad at Bianca. That's a feud. That is a triple threat match right there. I hope that once the tag team belts are off Bianca and Naomi, they'll actually care about that damn storyline, but I can't be 100% certain. I can't be 100% certain. Thoughts on Jordynne Grace versus Julia at Stand and Deliver for the title? If that's a match, it'd be very, very good. Julia would win. But yeah, it'd be a very good match. I'd be very excited to see that. Very excited to see that. So both of them, Naomi and Bianca, have done it? No. Well, anything's possible with these writers. But I would hate it. Because then it'll be like a Bianca, Naomi tag match against Jade and who? That doesn't work for me. It's more compelling if Naomi did it and Bianca didn't know. That's more interesting. Because the gymnastics I have to do in my brain to make that make sense Bianca and Naomi were both in it for the sake of what? For the sake of what? Bianca was tag team champions with Jade Cargill. They lost the titles and they got it back. Why would she take out Jade just to stay in the tag division with Naomi for the sake of what? It doesn't make any sense to me. So no, I prefer if one of them did it. Whether it's Bianca or Naomi, Naomi makes the most sense. Bianca makes no sense. So I prefer if Naomi attacked Jade Cargill, not a both of them were in on it thing. No, it doesn't make any sense to me. Not put Jade Cargill in the position of babyface right now. Not right now. I prefer if she's a tweener, where she's upset at the heel, Naomi, and she's upset at the face, Bianca. I prefer that. Do that. Any other questions before I wrap up the stream? Was I expecting Charlotte to get booed? No, I thought it'd be more mixed. I thought it'd be more cheers, like 70% cheers, 20% boos, but it's more 50-50. It was more 50-50. It's not her fault, though. It was creative fault. Creative screwed up. Does Jordan Grace get called up during the draft this year? Yes. Assuming she goes to NXT, let's say she pops up tonight. If she's in NXT, then yes. I'm not sure, though. I know it's leaning towards NXT according to the reports. Looking like NXT, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, if she goes to NXT, call up after Stand and Deliver. Along with Roxanne Perez, along with Lash and Jakara. Look forward to that, I guess. So officially, no NXT talent went up in the transfer window. Rick Williams is still down there. Roxanne's still down there. Oruka's still down there. They're all still down there. This makes sense. Like, if Triple H doesn't have plans for you, stay in NXT. Stay your ass in NXT. I saw that Kiana James looks like she's healthy now. So good for Kiana James. She's getting back in shape. She's looking good in the gym. So I'm happy to see her coming back. So look forward to Kiana James getting some more screen time. She's a hell of a talent. Good promo work. Athletic as hell. So when does Soruka get called up? A damn good question. Maybe after Stand and Deliver. I don't know. Soruka is an interesting case. She's arguably the most. I think she has the most upside out of everybody down in NXT. She has potentially the most upside out of all of them, but she's not champion yet. Kiana James has become champion. No, she hasn't. Well, she was tag team champion at one point. Kalani Jordan was champion. Fallon Henley has been champion. She hasn't hold any belts or any championship belt at all. So Ruka. And she's arguably the most talented down there from an in-ring standpoint. She could get called up in May. I would not be surprised one bit. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I was saying she could get called up before the damn draft, like now. But that didn't happen. I think she'll be in a feud with Zarya. Right now, Zarya and her are tag teaming. I think Zarya will turn heel on her. They'll get Zarya against Soruka at Stand and Deliver, maybe. And then may get called up after that. But Soruka, she's been ready for main roster. She's ready. I think she's ready from an in-ring standpoint. I think she had some natural promo. I think her character work needs more seasoning, but she'll be fine. He has a fine mic skills, so she'll be fine if they did call her up. But we'll see what happens. Soruka, she's interesting. She kind of been on the back burner. Kind of been like behind Kalani Jordan in terms of booking and attention. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly, Maya. None of them will be involved in Mania feuds. I think Soul should have been in the Rumble instead of Jada. Sure, I wouldn't be upset about that at all. That would make sense. Sure, I think I thought she was gonna be in the Rumble as well. I thought she'd be there, but she wasn't. Who wins the Zarya Soul feud? Oh, the tag match tonight. Zarya and Soul against Gigi and Tatum. Are they trying to accelerate the feud between Zarya and Soul Ruka? If they're trying to accelerate that feud, then Gigi and Tatum. If they want that tag team to go a little longer, Zarya and Soul win tonight. My prediction? I'll say they extend that partnership a little longer. So I think Zarya Soul Ruka wins tonight. But I have no confidence whatsoever. But that's the feud. That's the end game. Zarya versus Soul Ruka is the end game. So we'll see how long that tag team lasts. But they'll be facing each other very, very soon. Not very, very soon, but before they get called up. That'll be the last match. Zarya, Soul Ruka, blow-off match. No title, but it'll be a blow-off match. Hanging out outside of WWE. Yeah, that's the partnership they're trying to build. But it ends very, very badly. I think Zarya, maybe after Liv Morgan and Raquel win the tag titles, Liv Morgan and Raquel go down to NXT. They face Zarya and Soul Ruka. Liv and Raquel win, and that's when Zarya turns on Soul Ruka. She had enough. I don't want to lose anymore. I'm tired of losing. She turns on Soul Ruka. Then you get Soul versus Zarya at Stand and Deliver, where I say Soul wins. Well, it just depends on what happens with the draft, I guess. Because Soul gonna go up before Zarya. Soul goes up before Zarya. Then she could lose Zarya and get called up then. Even when Zarya turns on Soul, will they still be friends outside of W? Yeah, sure. Oh, you talking about real, like, okay, you're saying so you're not in kayfabe. They're hanging out like for real in real life? Then yeah, of course. I thought you were talking about a kayfabe meeting. You're saying outside WWE, like an actual, like, caught in the wilderness, they're caught in their natural habitat hanging out. That's nice. But I was talking about kayfabe. Talking strictly in kayfabe right now. All right, folks, NXT should be fun. Should be a fun show. A lot of women are highlighted. The women are at the top of the show, top of the card, get the most attention. Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Julia, Roxanne. I mean, it's the who's who of women's wrestling. No, but no, it's all joking aside. NXT is hot right now. The women are getting highlighted like crazy. Gotta get Trick. You're getting Trick and Trick in Obafemi, right? In the tag match. So here's it is. Here's a card. Got Trick and Obafemi against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Got Julia, Roxanne, and Bayley in a summit. Charlotte might crash that summit. Got JC Jane, Roxanne, and Stephanie, and Carmen and Kalani. That's a lot of good shit. This is a good show. NXT is killing it. I think it's must see. NXT is must see TV these days, I think. Must see TV, folks. Enjoy it. It should be good. Yeah, it should be a good show for tonight. Like, all joking aside, it should be a good show. I'm looking forward to see how Charlotte Flair gets involved. What does she say? How does the crowd react? Exciting stuff. This will be a good match too. Main roster talent against Oba and Trick Williams. Good shit. It's good shit. When does Cora face Masha? I was gonna say at the next pay-per-view, but I don't think the next pay-per-view is until like March. Well, then again, it is almost March. Maybe it happens on TNA. Actually, I don't think so, because they do double tapings. TNA, I think the next pay-per-view is in March, so I'll probably say March. Wait a minute. Speaking of NXT, last week we got a tease. Remember that? There's a tease that happened at the end of the show. I wonder what we're going to get this time. They may continue the teasing of something. Something involving TNA was teased at the end of the show last week. So it may happen again. Sacrifice is March 14th. That's the next pay-per-view for TNA. Or Big Show, at least. Maybe not pay-per-view, but Big Show is Sacrifice. That's March 14th. So maybe it happens there. The Friday. That's my guess. Sacrifice, Cora against Masha Slamovich. But beyond that, tonight we may get another tease. Because we got a tease last week that was kind of weird. Let me see. NXT end of show tease. It was kind of weird, right? Like an end of transmission thing. And folks are guessing who it was. Like, there's a guy in TNA used to be in NXT. WWE transmission, it got deleted out and they put Vengeance Day. So we'll get another tease, but whatever happening with TNA will happen on Vengeance Day. So whatever that spoiler is, it'll be well, not spoiler, whatever that tease is, it will reveal itself on Vengeance Day. People are saying it may be Solomon Crow, used to be in NXT. The hacker guy is in TNA right now. We'll get another tease tonight. We'll see what it is. If there are any more clues. But the TNA NXT relationship is in a full swing, folks. Full swing. Yeah, I forgot about it too. I just remembered it just now. After Masha retains, she loses to Tessa. Tessa Blanchard will beat Masha Slamovich. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. That's going to happen for sure. So, mad about Tessa Blanchard? Well, be mad, I guess, because that match is going to happen. She will beat Masha Slamovich, and she'll be champion for a very, very long time. I'm convinced. She'll be champion for a very, very, very long time. Very, very long time. All right, folks. That's it for the stream. Enjoy NXT. Enjoy AW next day if you're going to watch that. Cora ain't ready for Masha. I think you'll be surprised. I think Cora will do a good job. I think she'll do a good job. She a better wrestler than Masha Slamovich? No, but I think she'll do a fine job. I think she'll be fine. Cora, I have faith in you. Not my favorite talent, but you'll be fine, Cora. Just go out there and try your best. Do NXT proud. Do NXT proud. All right, folks, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys later. If I can find the thing, here it is.